Greetings. Thank you for joining us this week. We're at the ISF World Cup for Rifle and Pistol in Bhopal-India at the MP State Shooting Academy. We're back today for the third day of competition, reserved only for the 10-meter air rifle events. Men and women, of course. Yesterday we had the mixed team events, so some of these athletes that we're going to see here today already got to try out their chances in this very final haul. And if you haven't seen it, you can check it out on the official channel of ISSF on YouTube or the official Facebook page of ISSF as well. Both of these are showing these wonderful finals that we're having here for the week. As I already said, the first day was reserved only for the air pistol. Now that's done. Mixed team events yesterday, today with the 10-meter air rifle, and then we're done with the air disciplines, and we go on to the 25-meter and the 50-meter disciplines. So definitely stay with us and subscribe to the official channels so that you can be in tune with everything that is going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our finalist for the 10-meter air rifle men.
I believe the athletes are already ready to come out.
With a qualifying score of 629.4.
Men starting off first, 10-meter air rifle men ranking match. Men out first, 23-year-old Yuhanan lost yesterday to India in the bronze medal match. We'll see how it goes for him today. 32-year-old Naoya Okada from Japan.
Czech Republic with a qualifying score of 631.4. Please welcome
Very well-known 22-year-old from Czech Republic, Jiří Privratsky. He has won 5 World Cup golds last year, mostly in team events of the 50-meter 3-position or prone. Olympic silver medalist from China, Shengli Hao. Yesterday, gold medalist in the mixed team event. 19-year-old, also from China. There's going to be 3 athletes from China in this finals. Du Linshu. A very, very big applause for Rudraksh Patil, 19 years old. Yesterday's bronze medalist, world champion from last year. One more Indian athlete, you can already hear it. Hridaj Hajarika, 21 years old, junior world champion, back from 2018. And also a very well-known Hungarian athlete, 26 years old, István Penny. We've seen him yesterday in the mixed team event. In the gold medal match with Esther Denesh, they lost the match but won the silver. Here are the officials as well. One jury on each of the sides. And of course, the Chief Range Officer, Mr. Viren Pat. Taking their positions, now the athletes have 1 minute to prepare for some sighting time. These were the qualification scores. Coming in last was Penny with 628.9. Top was Shengli Hao, the only Olympic medalist of the 8 here. He got in with a very big advantage, 635.4, while Du, who is right behind, at 631.4. So that's a big difference, especially for the rifle disciplines. We'll see how that shows up
6 minutes preparation
for him
and training time.
in the finals, because Sheng yesterday
Start.
won the gold in the mixed team event against Hungary, and it was a very strong final from the Chinese athletes.
I'm briefing the final of the 10-meter air rifle men event. The final of the 10-meter air rifle
Yu Haonan, the
men
23-year-old,
consists of 3 series of
he
5
won the
shots,
World Cup in Rio
each fired
back in
in a time of
2019.
250 seconds per series. After the 15th shot,
And
lowest ranking
Okada actually won the World Cup in Jakarta at the beginning of the year. So he's coming in strong in 2023. We'll see how this World Cup goes for him.
250 seconds. After 20 shots, 6th and 5th rank will be
Privatsky
eliminated. Then remaining 4 athletes proceed
has
to
one
shoot
World Cup
another
individual
series of 5
gold
shots
from Rio,
and
but the 50-meter
after
discipline,
25 shots,
and
4th
two
and
times
bronze medal
European
match
champion,
will be decided.
also in team events,
Then
now
remaining
here
athlete
shooting
will
only
promote
for
to the gold
himself.
medal match.
The
This
Olympic
is
medalist,
information.
back to him, if you can believe it. Only 18 years old, successful yesterday. Maybe even coming in the finals at the top of the qualification. Probably expecting a lot from the finals. Du Linshu, 19 years old. He was following him in the qualifications. Has 5 golds from the World Championship in Cairo last year. 2 of them are in the individual 50-meter disciplines, the 3-position and the prone. And of course, Patil, the world champion from Cairo last year, also this year's World Cup gold medalist, also in Cairo, and you wouldn't believe it, has a gold medal from World Cup final that also happened in Cairo, so Cairo kind of suits him, looks like it. Now the 21-year-old Hajarika, junior world champion back from 2018 in Changwon. That was a good 5 years ago now. And last but definitely not the least, that we've seen yesterday in the finals as well. He was able to win the mixed team event at the beginning of the year of the ISSF World Cup. But he has won 6 World Cups so far. 3 of them are for the 3-position 50-meter disciplines. 3-time European champion. And in total, he's got 22 World Cup medals. So getting to know these athletes, we can definitely see that this is going to be some strong competition in the finals. Here are the event details. Of course, we go first with 5 series of 5 shots to come to the gold medal match, where things turn around a bit. But let's take our time, enjoy the finals. Here's that rifle that anybody who's not in shooting always says that looks like a space thing. It's around 5 kilos, no restriction on the trigger, meaning it can be very, very light. And the athletes are wearing the trousers and the jackets and of course the shoes that are above the ankle to keep them as tight in their position as possible. Of course, you cannot always control the heartbeat or, well, If you're at the top like these guys, you probably can in some ways. But it's a tense situation. 1 more minute and we can start. This is a very important part for the athletes when they get into the finals, to have a couple of minutes, few minutes to get in the zone, shoot as much shots out of the system, so when they start, they can freely pull on that trigger.
seconds.
Athletes from over 30 countries are here for the week to compete in the 10-meter, 25-meter, and the 50-meter disciplines. The MP State Shooting Academy definitely has everything a shooter needs.
Stop.
And the shooting ranges are really exceptional. But everybody who shoots there wants to finish here in the final hole to shoot their shot and try out for a place on the podium.
For the first ranking match series, load.
It's time for the first ranking match series. As I said, it's the first one of 5. After 3, we get to find out the 7th and the 8th place. After 4, it's the 5th and the 6th place. And after the 5th, we know the bronze medal and the 2 that go into the gold medal match. Du starting off the strongest with a 10-8. Nobody went above that, meaning he's taking the lead after the first shot, but surely the rank will be changing throughout the finals. That's going to be a 10-6 from you, still keeping him in the first 3. All the 3 Chinese athletes are at the top. Then it's Penny, the 2 Indian athletes, and Okada with Privratsky at the bottom currently. Patil shot a 9. It's a strong 9, but that could push him down in the rank. Back into the 10.5. Sheng now coming to a 10-8. Okada with a 10-9. That helped him climb up the rank. Sheng finished off with a 10-4. Looks like Penny is doing good. The Honorable Minister of Sports and Youth Welfare, Mrs. Yashodhara Rajya Scindia, is in the stands. Told us she's very proud of everything that is happening here and how the athletes are coming together. Of course, accompanied by the ISSF president, Mr. Luciano Rossi. Okada to shoot the last shot, 10-6, to finalize the first series.
Stop.
After the first series, what a fantastic start by Sheng Liahao from China. He has taken the lead, followed by Du Linshu from China.
Let's see the ranking match.
First and the second is 0.2 only.
Sheng
And the two shooter are in the same identical score.
in the lead. All three Chinese athletes
Issf with a score of
are holding the
15.9,
first three positions.
three respectively.
They definitely showed yesterday in the mixed team events, winning the gold medal match, winning
Decimal 7 behind.
in the pistol events as well. That they surely have a strong program.
For the next ranking match series, load.
Showing up at the top like this. But I gotta say, so do the Indian athletes as well. Time for the next series. Penny starting off with a 10-8. Looks like that might be the best one of the first shot. Patil scored a 10-6. You know it from the support in the stands. Okada again with a 10-9. He's climbing up that rank. So is Penny. Penny shoots a 10-6 after that strong, almost perfect 10. The Hazarika, of course, gets a huge applause. Looks like they got into the zone. There's a couple of 9s here so far. Priratsky also had a 9-9. Kind of looks like his whole group is going down, but Sheng is just in the center of the target, not really moving too far out of it. Yeah, look at that, 10-8 now. He is in the lead. Yu is the only one from China that fell a bit down in the rank. But he is back now in the third position. Du is holding the second position, now hits a 10-3. That's curious. His first series was better than this one, but it's keeping him in the first three. Penny fell into the 5th place. That 9 did not help out. He's got one more shot. Sharing the 4th position with the Japanese athlete. You now look at that. Last one was a 10-8. Finished off with a 10-2, and so did Penny. Putting him in the 5th position. Depends on Okada's last shot as well. Strong 10-7 and a 10-8 from the Indian athletes to wrap up the series. Okada finishing off with a 10-8. That's not going to help Penny.
Liahao from China still maintained the lead with a score of 105.9, now followed by Linshu from China with a score of 105.1. He's just decimal 8 behind Liahao. And Yu Hano
0.8. Now Sheng is building that advantage as he had in the qualifications.
Fourth rank
There
so
was
far.
0.3
Okada,
behind, and
after
currently
shooting perfect 10.9
Privratsky is
number of
in
shots in the last series,
the
he has come up
worst
with
situation,
and
2
ranked
points
seventh so far
behind
for Patil.
Patil and holding the
India
last
was
position
3.9
with only
and
one series
from Czech Republic
left
with a score of 101.9 in 8th rank.
before one of them leaving the finals.
For the next ranking match series, load, start.
Four minutes for the deciding series. Penny, Patil, Privratsky on the line. They're gonna need a strong one to get out of that situation. Azurika starting with a 10-5, Penny 10-7. Patil's 10-0. He's holding him in the 7th position. Privratsky is doing better, but he was around that thin line between a 9 and a 10. He's coming into the center now, but there's not really a big possibility here for him to try and save himself just yet. Du hits a 10-9 and puts himself at the top of the rank. Patil back in the center of the target, 10-7. Let's look at his stats. Doing good, just has a couple of these blips down to a 10-0 or a 9-9, and I think that cost him a better ranking position. Get the finger on that trigger. Slowly pulling to a 10-5. Maybe he's out of the danger zone. Privratsky shot a good series. I don't know if that's going to be enough for him to be saved. Penny stats. Currently, Penny and Okada are tied. One more shot is gonna decide. 10-5 for Penny. Okada needs a 10-6. 10-6 it is. It's almost like he heard it. Hazarika finishing up with the 10-7, getting a huge applause from the spectators.
Congratulations, Penny Istaman. You are placed 7th for this ISSF World Cup 10-meter air rifleman events. Well played, and congratulations you to Shivaraski.
That 10-5 wasn't enough for Penny. Okada hitting a 10-6 puts Penny in the 7th place of the ISSF World Cup. And the 8th place goes to Yuri Privratsky from Czech Republic. I think he's very pleased with how this finals went, but
Hanon from China is ranked 3. now the next series is going to decide the
That's how it goes in sports.
fifth and the sixth place for this ISSF World Cup.
As I said, finishing off with a 10-5 wasn't enough to stay in the finals of this World Cup.
For the next ranking match series,
For Penny,
load, start.
now it's a tight score for Patil and Okada. Looks like the three were very, very close, but Penny's the one who flew out of the finals. Fourth series to decide the fifth and the sixth place. Still the Chinese athletes are at the top. Now Du with a 10-9, Sheng with a 10-8, Yu with a 10-7. But Patil comes in with his strong 10 as well and climbs behind the three Chinese athletes side by side with Hazarika. So far it goes like China, India, and Japan. Another strong shot by Patil, followed by a big clap from the audience. That might even help him out get higher, but I have to say it's, I think, 2.5 points of a difference. Look at that shooting from Du, currently holding the lead. Now hits a 9-6. He was a bit surprised with what just happened. Patil going strong with 10-7. Oh, this is definitely helpful. Now it's only 1 point of a difference between Patil and the Chinese athletes at the top. The Olympic medalist. Stable, strong shooting. Finishes off the series with a 10-4. In the lead. Patil shoots a 10-6. Hazarika a 10-7. They both have one more shot to go. They're all on the line with Okada as well, who shot a 10-7. Let's see what the last shot holds for the Indian athletes and Okada from Japan. Ten six. 10-7 from Okada. Patil finishing off with a 10-6 as well. Looks like Patil will be able to stay in the finals.
What a fantastic performance he has given with a score of 210.8.
But Hridaj will have to leave the finals, winning the 6th place. I have to say, some good shots were shown in the finals so far, and yet it's going to be the 6th place for Hridaj. Hazarika. And the 5th place for Naoya Okada from Japan. Currently, Shang and Du are completely tied. 0.6
For the
behind
next
is Yu.
ranking match series,
Then 0.5 behind is Patil, the only Indian athlete that
start.
stayed among the 3 Chinese shooters. Patil shooting 8-10-8. Strong cheers from the crowd, but I have to say, all the Chinese athletes, Yu, Shang, Du, shot a strong 10 as well, so that means nothing will be changing yet in the rank. The stats of the Olympic medalist. It's not really a question of why or how he won that medal. From the bio, he really doesn't have that many competitions behind, but the ones that were really important, he won. As you can already hear, Patil was able to jump into the first 3 in the rank. Spectators are cheering and celebrating, but it's not over just yet. You had a mishap there with a 9-5. Dropped down in the 4th position immediately. No time or no place for a mistake at the World Cup in the finals here. He was second behind Shang. That slimmer 10. 2 times in a row. It's 1 more from you and 1 from Patil. All up to Patil now. Let's see if this 10-0 changes anything, but looks like it won't. Patil was able to stay in the first 3 and find his way up on the podium of the ISSF World Cup for Rifle and Pistol here in Bhopal, India. Look at how many supporters Patil just had.
Well played, Yu Hanan from China. You are confirmed place 4 for this ISSF World Cup. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Hanan Yu, after being in the first 3 for so long,
For this ISSF World Cup,
finishing off in the 4th place.
goes to none other than
Rudraksh, Patil, 19-year-old, winning the bronze medal on his home ground. Yesterday he won the bronze, today another one. He gets to go home with 2 very shiny bronze medals around his neck.
These 2 finalists will proceed
Looks like he's happy and satisfied
Point system, the highest scorer will get 2
with that
points
bronze.
and the lowest scorer will get no point. If there is a tie, then both athletes will get 1 point each. And whoever will get first 16 points and more will be a winner of gold medal. And the second will be awarded the silver medal. Thank you.
For the first medal match shot, load,
It's the two Chinese athletes that stayed at the top.
start.
Zheng Lihao and Du Linshu. (18) and 19 years old. Young, actually, at the top. Look at that, 10-9 for a first series. 10-7 did not win due
10.9.
the 2 points that you'd imagine
Point goes to Sheng
winning
Lihao.
after a 10-7.
So he has opened the account.
2 points
Score is
go to
2
Sheng
in favor of
if
Sheng
you're
Lihao
only
from China.
just arriving to this ISSF World Cup
For the next medal match shot,
final
load,
for the 10-meter air riflemen. This is the gold medal match. These are the two that stayed at the top after each round of 50 seconds. The better score wins 2 points, wins the athlete 2 points. The first one to get to 16 wins the gold. 10-3 from Sheng, another 10-7 from Du, but this time a 10-7 is just enough
2 points to Du Linshu now.
for him to win the 2 points.
Sheng Lihao 2 points. Score 2 each.
for the next medal match shot, load, start.
I really think this might be a very tough, tight battle, but look at Sheng. Out of 3, he had 2 times a 10-9. And in a moment like this, in a gold medal match,
Sheng Lihao.
he scores another perfect shot and wins another 2 points.
Score 4-2 in favor of Sheng Lihao, China.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
(10-2 from Sheng. 10-3 from Du. 0.1 of a difference. Enough to win himself
This time, 2 points.
2 points. Du only lost when Sheng had a 10-9.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
So the gold medal is definitely going to China. But is it in the archive of the Olympic medalist, or a great chance for Du
Stop.
to win a
Conclusion shot.
10-meter medal this
What a
time?
fantastic
10-7 and a 10-1. You can already see it. Another 2 points for Shang. He is holding that lead. Once again.
For the next medal match shot, load, start,
The Chinese athletes have this tendency of being very, or well, looking very calm on the outside while shooting. Looks like Shang was slightly
stop,
not the happiest about that 10-7, but to be fair, it did bring him 2 points and got him halfway to the gold.
4 points now. Scored 8-4 in favor of Sheng Lihao.
for the next medal match shot, load, start,
(10-4) and a 10-5. I think this is Du's second time of 0.1 of a difference to win the two.
8-6 in favor of Sheng Liao.
Yeah, the president is joking about the athletes catching each other's tails in this finals. There definitely are.
for the next medal match shot, load,
Only that one time with the 10-7 2 times in a row.
start,
Shang was able to get a better advantage, but Du came back with that 10-5, coming to 6 points. Another 10-4 2 times in a row for Shang, and another 10-5 for Du. This is just what we've seen in the last round. 0.1 of a difference
2 point goes to Du Linxiu.
as Du ties
Now the both
the situation. Now they're both halfway to 16.
for the next medal match shot, load, start,
That was a trigger pull. Shang hitting a 10-1. This is amazing. They don't really shoot these kind of scores, but when they do, looks like they shoot it together.
so 1 point each.
1 point for each.
9 each.
Really keeping the spectators on the edge of their seats.
for the next medal match shot, load, start,
Series number 10. (16) is what we're looking for, and Shang is getting closer to it. Another 2 points.
2 point to Sheng Liao.
But they have Shang
Sheng Liao has
coming
taken
to
the
11,
points ahead.
now only 5 points away.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
Who will it be? 10-4 and a 10-5 once again. This is the third time the exact same situation happens. 0.1 of a difference, 2 points for Du again. Series 11, they each have a total of 11 points.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
Oh, this time Du was the first one to shoot. Looks like it was good for Shang, hitting a 10-5 and snatching another 2 points. He is always one step ahead of Du. And then Du ties it back. They're definitely, it's like they're playing ping pong.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
Du comes in with his first 10.9 and wins the 2 points against Shang.
Fantastic.
Shang already had 2 of these in the gold medal match. I think we're seeing some exceptional shooting. You can see it on the left here. The statistics of what is going on throughout
For the next
the medal match.
shot, load,
They're not letting each other off the hook, that's for sure.
start.
Now Shang is back into his 10-9,
After this shot,
showing
this
Du
time,
he can do it as well.
10.9. Fantabulous Shang Liao. After shooting 10.9, he has taken 2 more points. Now score.
I gotta think now,
In favor of Shang
is
Liao.
this gonna be a tie or a match point for Shang in the next round?
For the next medal match shot, load,
Shang is at a match point situation.
start.
He can finish off this gold medal match here and now in this series, in this shot. And Du can try and defend the gold. (10-9), that's gonna be a winning match point for Shang. What a way to lose a gold medal, hitting a 10-8 from Du. Come on. I don't know when we've seen this kind of exceptional shooting. These Chinese athletes really showed us what it means to be at the top. Li Haosheng, the Olympic medalist, in the end, is the strongest one at the ISSF World Cup for rifle here in Bhopal, India. as Lin Shu do, the 19-year-old, wins the silver.
Are the winner of bronze medal for this ISSF World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen,
China takes the top
goes to Gujarat,
at this World Cup, that is for sure. They showed it yesterday in the mixed team events as well, and now here in the individual competition, two athletes from China at the podium, and Patil from India.
Excuse me. This is the result for the media. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the 10-meter air rifle men will now take place. The medals will be presented by Mr. Kalikesh Singh, ex-member of Parliament and Senior Vice President, National Rifle Association of India. He is accompanied by the distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Pavan Singh, Joint Secretary General of National Rifle Association of India, on competition manager of this World Cup. The bronze medal representing India goes to the Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a round of applause for the 10-meter air rifle men bronze medal winner. Now I will request the chief guest, Mr. Kalikesh Singh, to please come forward and present the bronze medal to the winner. I now request Mr. Pavan Singh to please come forward and present the bouquet to the bronze medal winner. The silver medal representing China goes to Lin Chu Du. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a round of applause for the 10-meter air rifle men silver medal winner. Now I will request the chief guest, Mr. Kalikesh Singh, to please come forward and present the silver medal to the winner. I now request Mr. Pavan Singh to please come forward and present the bouquet to the silver medal winner. The gold medal representing China goes to Li Haosheng. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a round of applause for the 10-meter air rifle men gold medal winner. Now I will request the chief guest, Mr. Kalikesh Singh, to please come forward and present the gold medal to the winner. I now request Mr. Pavan Singh to please come forward and present the bouquet to the gold medal winner. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of China. I will now request Mr. Bhava Kalita, Deputy Competition Manager of this World Cup, Governing Body Member, National Rifle Association of India, and Secretary General, State Rifle Association of Assam, to kindly come forward and present a memento on behalf of the organizing committee of the ISSF World Cup Rifle and Pistol Events, Bhopal-India 2023, to the Chief Guest, Mr. Kalikesh Singh. I will request Mr. Bhava Kalita to also please present the memento to the distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Pavan Singh. Thank you all.